Cisco, VMware, EMC, and others invited about 300 IT managers to Data Center of the Future. The event took place the day President Barack Obama was inaugurated, and show organizers showed the swearing-in ceremony during the lunch break. Cisco Canada's Data Center Director, Jeff Hyami, spoke, and also presenting was Mike Sharon, Country Manager for EMC Canada.
Just like building anything else, whether it's a house, whether it's home renovations, any kind of buildings, the foundation is key, and you need a strong foundation to build on. And taking a look at the players you have up here, you can build that strong foundation and provide your organizations with the scalability, simplicity, and flexibility to move forward.
Again, I think one of the realities of virtualization is that because you are decoupling what has been a historical bind between operating systems and hardware, the approach to disaster recovery becomes much more becomes simplified through the fact that you're no longer trying to match your disaster recovery site with your primary site from a hardware perspective on a one-to-one basis.
There are many different connections coming out of a server, and this one customer actually has up to 11 connections coming out of each server, and these are hundreds of servers in their data center. And their problem is they're running out of physical room to run cables, not only down the rack, but actually through the floor. So when they saw this the solution from us, and using our Nexus platforms, one to go from 1 gig types of connections, network connections, to now 10 gig, consolidating their cabling within each server, they were able to dramatically reduce future costs, and from a cabling perspective, from a network NIC perspective, HPA perspective, through this consolidation effort using the unified cable.
If you look at the room itself, what are the pathways that I'm using to run my cable, whether that cable is being run under the floor or overhead? Am I impeding airflow from the air conditioning units, etc.? If you go to the consideration where you're looking within a cabinet, it's what types of devices do I have in that cabinet? Am I allowed, am I having a particular device that may be breathing, if you will, from side to side, while the rest of the units in that cabinet are breathing front to back? How's that going to impact my hot and cold dials? Also, will that particular device be taking in hot air from next to devices, and how is that going to impact it in the future?